I'm Bianca, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on your notifications so you can always see when I'm uploading. Today I'm going to show you how you can quickly and easily dye any human hair that you might have, whether it be extensions or toppers or wigs. This takes about 5 minutes or less, so it's one of the easiest ways you can dye hair without having to take hours and hours and hours. I'm going to be showing you on this wig. So this was a blonde wig that was sent to me by Uniwigs. It's a full lace wig, so there's a lot of hair in it and that would usually take forever to dye. But with the method that I'm going to be showing you today, it literally takes 5 minutes. So it is amazing. It's a huge time saver, which is obviously ideal. So I'm going to get into a quick unboxing of this wig just to show you what it comes with, and then I'll get into the tutorial on how to dye it.
So as usual, your wig will come in a little post bag and a box. There is just a little pamphlet that comes with this about the wigs. And then you have the little disclaimer that if you cut the lace, you can't return it. So just make sure you're happy with the wig, plus a little card that just has some info on how to take care of your wig. In the box you will find some extra clips, some elastic, and then 2 wig caps. Your wig is protected by a hairnet, and then there's some stuffing inside that you can just pull out. This is a full lace wig, and as you can see, it has 3 clips, 1 on each side at the front and then 1 at the back. These are really handy. And then there are 2 fastening clips like the ones you'd have on hair extensions. And of course, these little elastic hooks that will change the size of the wig for you. This is all hand tied and it's 18 inches long and beautiful and soft. I'll leave all of the other info down below, but let's get into dyeing. So you will need a mixing bowl, your hair dye of choice, a tub, and then some hot water. You don't need boiling hot water, but very hot water is ideal, and obviously some gloves. So I'm just pouring these in and mixing them together. These are 2 of the colors from the Brite Organics Neon collection. I'm just mixing the blue and aqua together. And these seem really different to their normal hair colors. Usually they have more of a conditioner base, but this seems more gel-esque. I don't know how to explain it, but it just melds in with the water really easily. So just make sure that you're mixing your color really well into the water. I had some extra Manic Panic turquoise dye lying around, so I thought I'd just add that in as well. And as you can see, that was a little bit harder to blend, so I just used a whisk. And I know this water looks really dark, but if you just test it on, say, like a tissue or something, you'll see the color that it actually comes out with. So now you're just going to dip your hair of choice into the water and just make sure that you're really getting it in there. You don't want any bits not touching the water. So you want to really submerge that hair, and what I like to do is kind of dip it so that the water gets through the whole wig, and I'll do this several times so that it completely covers all of the hair. If you see any sections that are a little bit lighter, just make sure that you go in and really push them in. You can always add a little bit more hair dye to your mix and concentrate on those bits. And that's the easiest way to make sure that you have a nice even color. And then once you're happy with the coverage, then just wring it out and you're going to rinse it. Use some shampoo so that you make sure you get rid of all the excess dye, because I've had it happen where I haven't rinsed it out properly, and then every time I touch the wig, my hands became the color of the wig. So that's not ideal. So make sure it's nicely rinsed, and then put on some conditioner so that it's nice and soft. And make sure that you're really nice and gentle with these wigs. They are hand tied, so you don't want to go and ruin the knots of the wig by tugging on them too much. So just be really nice and gentle when you're washing and combing your wig. So obviously then you can dry it. I just let mine air dry, and this is what it looks like with its natural wave. Make sure that whenever you're using heat on any human hair products, you're using a heat protector spray. It's really important to make sure that you're looking after them, because then they will last so much longer and you'll get way more bang for your buck. And obviously I'm just going layer by layer, and I'm using a comb to make sure that there are no knots as I'm straightening through it. But how amazing is this color? It came out so nice and evenly, and this wig just in general is gorgeous. Like, oh my god. So this is just me cutting the lace off so that I can wear it and not look like a freak. And that's it. It's ready to go.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that it helped some of you if you've been trying to find an easier way to dye either extensions, wigs, or toppers, or whatever else you have. If any of you are interested in buying some hair from Uniwigs, they do synthetic wigs as well as human hair wigs and a bunch of other stuff. I do have a discount code, which is Bianca15, and that will get you 15% off your order. So feel free to use that. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video.